Welcome back to Chipping Norton.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm just going to completely screw up the whole concept of using a combine. This is why you do the combining.
I did the combining last week, and
exactly,
and I've finally got my hearing back. So
yeah, you could close the gate behind me if you wanted. You know?
I will get straight to it.
You could be useful.
There you go.
Good job. See?
How am I going to get in now, though? Jeez, that is loud.
That sounds like a you problem. Tell you what I'll do, I'll make a bit of space. Let's turn off the straw swath.
I found another entrance.
Okay.
Just need to, and you might well be full by then, so it might work out. Might put one track by one gate.
And hedges. Or fly over walls.
Yeah. Oops, messed that up. Yeah.
I know you're quite a strong farmer, but
I've been quite well behaved recently.
Really?
Yeah. Right, let's see. Well, you don't sound like you believe me.
No, the one that made me chuckle is when you went, "Oh, we don't need super strength now. I'll just turn it off for a bit."
Yeah. I can't remember what I was doing.
No, I can't either.
No, I can't remember, but yeah, I do recall.
At least you're owning the fact that you just blatantly use it.
There are times when it is required.
Yeah, and I was playing on PlayStation this morning, and I got stuck on a pile of silage. And it's like, I can't get out and double hit tab.
No.
I had to, luckily disconnecting because everyone else will have seen it if they watch my stuff, even though you haven't yet, because it's tomorrow's video.
Got you.
Or yesterday's video if you're in the future.
Yeah.
Luckily disconnecting the forage wagon was enough to free everything.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, no,
that it's never good. Yeah. Although I do find now most things, unless it is a wall or a hedge, you're pretty good with diffs.
Yeah. If you're using VCA, sticking 4-wheel drive on, locking all 4 diffs will get you out of a lot of situations.
Yes. VCA seems to be, I don't know, being rediscovered lately. I noticed FSG's done a
I think
tutorial on it, and he's done what they're called on the tablet next. That's the Badger.
Yeah.
I
think it's helped that he's started using it. I was watching him stream a bit the other night, and he was using it on there, and he was getting a lot of questions about it.
Yeah. I get one saying, "What's that GPS you're using?"
I usually get that on tutorials where it's not about VCA. It's like, where'd you get those GPS lines from?
Yeah, that one looks really cool. How did you get that? Yeah.
And that the video I did on which GPS mod is still really pretty popular.
Was it?
Yeah.
Very good.
I'm not sure if people just assume that, or a lot of people just assume that guidance steering is the only option.
Yeah.
Because I think the only reason that I picked up VCA was because I was going on a multiplayer server that it was an option. It was like the only GPS option. I think it was VF Skellington server.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was going to go. I was going to go on there, but then the timing didn't work out, and the only GPS option he had was VCA. So I was like, okay, I need to learn how to use it. And once I learned how to use it, it was like, okay, this is way better.
Yeah. I think as well, if you, I haven't done it, but I'm guessing that if you type in GPS on ModHub, guidance steering will appear rather than
I bet
VCA.
VCA. VCA won't come up.
No, and I think that's half it. It's in the naming.
Yeah.
Which probably doesn't help it, but...
And it's not a primary feature of VCA, although it's the primary feature that I tend to use it for. VCA is much more about the, differentials and cruise control and throttle and all that kind of stuff.
Right, controlling the vehicle.
It's an add-on to control the vehicle.
Funny that, yeah.
But it's all the only stuff that's well documented is the GPS bit.
Yeah.
Everything else is, it's why I haven't done the rest of the video, is because there's nowhere that really documents how all of the, the weird throttle features and stuff work.
Yeah.
And the camera view stuff is sort of okay.
Haven't actually tried any of that. Yeah.
So you can set it to look behind you when you reverse. And you can set it to when you steer, like if you're in cab.
Yeah.
It will turn the camera a little bit.
Oh. That's very clever, isn't it?
You can have it do it in third person view as well, but it's much more useful in first person because as you steer to go round a corner, or pull out of a junction or whatever, it moves the camera. Yeah,
that's cool. That is cool. I must admit, when I saw the Sim dashboard come out over Christmas, I'd forgotten we've got a 6-7 inch tablet that came with one of the mobile phone deals, so it's clunky, but we were using it for a game called what's it called, Outsmarted. So it runs off an app and generates different questions depending on where you land and all this lot. It's very good. You can sort of, I don't know if it was something that was invented during when we had that bout of thing, when we couldn't go anywhere. Whereas you could join different people in from different locations. And I'd forgot we got this tablet. I was like, oh, that might run.
It probably will. It does. As long as once the app's running, it really doesn't need a lot to work. And I've the times that I've used it, it's mostly been on really old mobile phones.
Okay.
So, because it's really doing very simple stuff once it's running.
Yeah.
So it's it's pretty good for not needing a lot of resources to run.
Which might be all right then.
It's one of those things that I've set it up occasionally. I'm just going to do along here, a bit of headland at the top, and then I'll cut in. Probably nearly have finished the field by then, to be honest. It's we've got 3 pretty tiny fields to try and get done today.
We could do with banging them out, couldn't we?
Yeah. Got 3 fields of barley is the plan.
Sounds like an Eva Cassidy song.
The times that I've used it, it's kind of cool. It's one of those things where, so I haven't even bothered setting the wheel up today. It's like when you've got like the new side panel or the new wheel or whatever, you have to reprogram your brain not to reach for the buttons on the keyboard that you would use anyway.
Yep.
And I kind of finished work quickly and then jumped on and didn't even think about setting the wheel up.
Shocking behaviour.
Yeah. Just then was when I realised that I hadn't done it.
Yeah, I've been, to be fair, what was I doing? Oh, that was it. It was a bit more... I'm loving loading. Oh, by the way, we built a silo, everybody.
We did. You can show people when you head back to the...
I'm just here now. And I've got to work out how I get to where I want to be. Down and up.
Yes, we had much fun building a silo.
Let's put it this way. Neither of us are very good at landscaping, although you are better than me.
I'm not going to take any credit of being any better or not. It was it didn't go smoothly, let's say.
No, that's an understatement.
There we go. Made it around the corner.
Saying yes, loading. Loving it for loading. Brilliant. Did a bit of. Is it a spoiler alert? Yeah, it would be. Obviously did the. Can't think now. Yeah, did the Fairhead loading. That was good fun. And then did a little bit of semi-automatic on Saxthorpe midweek.
Nice.
Just because it was easier than trying to... No, not Saxthorpe. Port. Just because it was easier to load over a hedge than try and get a trailer into a field.
Yeah. Yeah. I really am really tempted to take my joystick apart and adjust the spring in it.
They're not getting on with it then.
No, it's really aggressive, and it makes it. You know, I was watching Scroff's video where he was using the Hori stuff.
Yeah.
And it's so much more. It seems so much more relaxed.
Mm.
And there's a whole load of stuff on the web about how overly aggressive the centering spring is. And I found a guide for how to take it apart.
Oh no.
But you know,
what could possibly go wrong?
Just about everything.
Yeah. Where do you want to start?
Could end up with the joystick that doesn't work. Just like I could have gone 95% of the way along a row and been full.
Oh.
Yeah, there's that. No. I thought I was going to just make it. Yeah, I did some. I've got the mini side panel done, but that really doesn't work with everything else that I have when I'm upstairs playing. But it's really nice on the laptop because it's like thumbsticks off of a PS3 controller. So that's quite nice. That works quite nice. But
I guess as well that's quite cool because it's small enough that I guess that can sit arm of the chair.
Yep. Because I kind of when I planned out the layout of it, I did it thinking about I want this to sit on the armchair.
Mm-hmm.
So when the video for that comes out in about an hour and 45 minutes, in now time, and I have got a subtle change I would make if I was doing it again and if I was on PC.
Okay.
I would use a combination of the thumbsticks off of the controller and then a macro keyboard instead of using the buttons off the controller.
I'm with you. Yeah.
Because the biggest issue that I had was soldering onto the board that comes out of the PlayStation controller and then hooking that up to the switches.
Yeah.
If you did the thumbsticks plus one of those keyboards, you could do it without doing any soldering, which is kind of nice if people don't want to use soldering. And I think you get a better combination of the two.
Yeah, I'm with you. I saw something. I forget what I was doing. I think I was probably on just scrolling. I think it was LinkedIn. And
you.
I know, the ultimate professional. There was it's almost like a flux, I'm guessing, but very liquidy. So you put it on over the joint, heat it up, and it's almost got the solder and stuff all in it, but it only sticks to the contact point.
I've seen something like that where it's like a paste that's got the flux and the solder in it.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
That's probably a bit expensive. I was using like a £6 soldering iron off of Amazon.
Yeah.
And I haven't soldered since I was probably in my mid-teens.
But from the pictures that you've put up, it looks. It looks.
Yeah.
And I mean this in the nicest possible way. It looks no worse than you see people that make the key start boxes and that sort of thing. So considering you did it in your shed, it's that's neat.
Yeah. And I wanted to see if the idea worked really.
Yeah.
Because the video that inspired it is for a very, very different use for doing something similar. So that was to make like an Uber keyboard for playing first-person shooters.
Okay. Yeah.
So you had like a thumbstick for movement and stuff, and then all the buttons. But it was a very, very different layout to what I wanted.
I know what you mean. Oh, can I get through here? I can't. Can I?
Breathe in.
You cheeky. I don't
Breathe in and go faster.
I hope it's a grass field I'm going across.
Anything is an entrance if you're enthusiastic enough.
Oh, mate. I thought there was. There we go. Look at me knowing where I'm going.
I know.
Somebody's put a baler in the way, though.
So for those watching mine, there's the silo.
How have you got to the silo?
I haven't. There's just a nice view of it from back here.
Oh, I see.
Looking back over the chickens, you can just see the top of the silo.
I'm multitasking and it's going horribly wrong.
That's because you're a man.
Right, that can be
allegedly. As in allegedly, it's because you're a man that multitasking is going wrong. Not allegedly, you are a man.
Thank you. I'm glad you clarified.
Oh, this header almost still feels slightly too heavy.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sold.
Feels like we need a weight block on the back of the combine.
Yeah, probably would be a not too shabby idea.
Weld some, strap some lead to the back of the combine. That'll sort it.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Just drop a few big bags of seed on the back.
Just have a frame on the back of it with some cement.
Yeah. Problem solved.
You're done.
Oh.
No, you're not.
Yep. I was a little bit premature there.
And to the left of me.
Let's ignore that bit. You go back to your baling. Don't worry. I'll turn the beacons off for you.
It was just to make you aware that it was in the field.
I'm not that blind.
Oh dear. So are you ready anyway?
Am I ready?
Yeah.
What's happening?
What's happening? Well, by the time this comes out, it'll be on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 3 sleeps.
Yeah, I am ready.
You don't sound so convinced.
Yeah. There's not much getting ready in for me. It's like, turn up.
Look pretty.
What, have I got to do that?
No,
Jesus, I'm screwed.
I need more time.
I'm screwed. No. It should be fun. It should be fun.
It will be. I think it's going to be a long ass day on the Wednesday.
Yes. Yeah.
in the nicest way.
I've done everything I need to do in terms of advanced prep for Wednesday, other than having packed to travel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, and probably some. I've actually, because you're supposed to pre-print your passes, aren't you?
Are you?
Yep.
Oh.
It can save you time on entry if you pre-print your show passes.
Oh, okay.
So I need to try and get the printer working.
I'll have to. How'd you get your pass though?
They've sent you in your email that there should be 2 PDFs attached, one for each day.
I need to check that. I don't think I've
And
had.
it says to print them, and then when you get there, they'll just hand you a holder for it. They'll just hand you a lanyard for it.
Okay.
So you don't have to wait for them to print it.
Got you.
Is the theory.
That's what I need to do this afternoon then.
Yeah, I need to try and get my printer working because it doesn't work very well.
Oh. That's near good, lad.
Yeah, but I did not try and use printers at work because that would be wrong.
Would using company resources
that the company printers don't work
bloody
at the moment. I didn't do that at all. It was an unrelated printing that I was doing.
Yeah, righto. It was your car park pass.
I'm not planning to print those.
No.
I'm planning to do here it is on my phone.
Yes.
But I think they actually want you to have the lanyard thingy printed. I don't know why. I don't know why once you're in, they need you to have that.
I know. I must check that later on.
Yeah.
This is where I find out I haven't actually registered.
Yeah. You've registered for the important thing. So.
Yep.
Have you had your latest email?
I have. I do like waking up to emails from Farmer Cop. I hope he doesn't stop after Lama.
You'll have to ask him.
I'll have to ask him, could you send me a weekly email, please?
Every so often, could you just send me a little email? So if people have signed up and they haven't got it, check spam folders and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's very
it's got
important.
Instructions.
Yeah, on to where to collect your free Xbox S.
Oh, you got that email?
I jest, people, I jest. Don't freak out,
Just trying to make people hate you.
Yeah. Yeah. How are you doing for fullness? 50, 67%.
Yeah. I was slightly disappointed that we've been made into red shirts.
Why?
So, Star Trek.
What?
They're the ones that always die at the start.
Oh. Did VF choose that colour? Because he's a Trek, isn't he?
No, I think it was either Pharmacop or FSG.
Oh.
They were the ones that did a lot of that kind of stuff, I think.
Okay. I guess. Yeah, I suppose. Well, if it's FSG, he'll have done it because it'll look. He knows what looks best, doesn't he? He does it for a job.
Yeah.
So.
He's done a really nice job on the t-shirts.
Has he? Cool. That's gonna be wicked.
It's gonna be fun.
It is, and I think, as weird as it is gonna be fun. Do you know what I mean? I think we all have a shared
passion.
Yeah, I was gonna say interest, but yeah, passion works. And
trying to bring a trailer over.
Oh, my apologies, sir. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I've got no words. I'm nervous.
You're going to be like a kid in a sweet shop, aren't you, once you get settled?
Yeah, and I think that's it. Like.
And when you meet all those famous people like Mr. CP and FSG and DJ and.
I notice how you're not mentioning yourself.
Well, you didn't, so you know.
You know what I meant.
Yeah, I did.
But I think it's just going to be the one is like just seeing all the kit.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
sorry.
That's going to be cool. That's right. I thought you were full.
And two, it's like just
You are full.
walking around and
Yeah.
potentially seeing like Ollie Blogs, and I'm guessing Joe Seals will be there. Tom Pempton and his dad normally go.
Yeah.
Tom,
my mate Tom.
Who else is probably going to go? Wardy's Waffle. That would be cool. I'd like to meet him.
You like a bit of Wardy, don't you?
I'd like a bit of Wardy. I'd like to show him my bail bunker that was inspired by.
You can have a picture with you just in case.
I've had a 3D one printed. Yeah.
The other cool thing is, I don't know what the other brands are going to do, but I know Teagle have posted that they're going to have their the Teagle Farm Sim stuff.
Oh.
So whether any other brands are going to have Farm Sim going as well.
Don't know. John Deere normally, from stuff I've seen the FSG's been to, they normally have something, but I think that was more of a sciencey thing, so maybe it'll be a bit different. But
I'm kind of curious about what Giants are going to have to talk about and what they're going to have on display, because obviously like at FarmCon and stuff, they have preview things. And Creative Mesh announced that Straw Harvest is coming in January.
They did.
And there's not much of January left.
There isn't. It's tinfoil hat time, isn't it? And we've spoke about it. I would not be surprised if there is a big announcement over one of the days. Now, I don't think. Well, I don't know. Honestly, don't know. I don't think it'll be during the meetup, because you'd have to embargo everybody, and so it's either going to be before or it'll be the second day.
I think it'll be something that they do as part of whatever their official program of stuff is. And I've not seen anything yet in terms of what they're doing for that. So, and I know they've got FSL going on.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, I've no idea how long that takes to run. Because from seeing FarmCon and the videos of people that go to like FarmCon, it's very sort of, this is a snip of FSL. I don't. Is it 2 hours? Is it an hour?
I think normally it's all weekend when they run an FSL. And that's just from like when I used to be aware of when they were streaming it, and they would stream Saturday and Sunday. So yes, it'd be interesting. I think it could be both days that they are FSLing. But yeah, I'm kind of whether they'll have like any of the Hoary stuff there or the Thrustmaster Farm Stick.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I mean, that would be kind of cool to have a little play with some of that and see how it compares to the stuff that we've got. And little live review.
I'm excited. I think it's going to be, like I say, I think it's going to be just an overload, really, of everything that's massive machinery. People that but you don't know. And
I think the weirdest thing is going to be that and I don't know whether this applies for other people. For me, but it feels like you know people like Mr. CDP and all that kind
Yeah.
of thing, because you watch them and they talk about, you know, things that are going on and stuff. But you don't actually know them.
No. There's a familiarity.
Yeah.
But
and they have no idea who you are.
No, exactly. We know them, but they haven't got a Scooby who we are.
So
yeah,
and I think that's kind of a weird thing that occurs with how the world is now.
Yeah.
You feel like you know. Yeah, I mean, you don't really know them, I guess, but you feel like you know them.
Yeah. No, it's like,
and
I think you've hit the nail on the head there. I think that's the sort of, you know, it's that, like I say, it's that familiarity without being.
There's a phrase for it that I can't remember.
I don't know. It's being pally, you know, like.
Yeah.
It's like us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
you know, we do talk a lot more than
we do.
I think there's a specific phrase for that kind of one-sided relationship where, you know, but you know the one, like as you're saying, you know, we feel like we know these people, but they have no idea who we are. And I can't remember what it's called. No, it's not stalking.
You know, like Wednesday morning at 7:45, whatever time we're going to meet up, it's be like that. Mrs. Carter was saying, well, how are you going to know it's him? I was like, he's going to be wearing a big red hoodie, or he'll have Disturbed on the back. Do you know, like,
it's a grey. It's what I'm wearing in game.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's why I've had it on in all of my stuff lately,
so I can actually know who you are. But it's like that. It's like, and that's going to be it. You know.
Yeah. There are ways we can communicate with each other to ensure that we do actually meet.
Yeah, we have the means. Yes.
Yes. Technology, thankfully.
Yeah.
I'll be standing by the left-hand door holding a newspaper.
Yeah, I'll be the one with the McDonald's stuck halfway into my face. But it's going to be weird. But I think it probably be less weird meeting you than it will meeting FSG, Mr. CDP, and
I think I'm less weirded out by meeting you just because we kind of hang out at least for an hour or so every week.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I think that's going to be less weird than some of the other people that, you know, might end up being a little bit starstruck by.
Yes. Yeah.
And you know, I don't know if you watch your sort of stuff, but I remember when FSG came on one of the Maze Plus streams we were doing, that was a bit, it's FSG. You do realise who that is, right?
Yeah.
And the same with DJ. When DJ was on there, it was like,
yeah. I think that was I'll always remember. I can't remember how many. I think it was it 500 subs? I can't remember. But he commented saying, you know, congrats, you're now in like one of the top 1% of YouTubes or whatever. But it was actually a video that he'd commented on. You don't know how much they watch, whether they just looked at the thumbnail and it piqued curiosity. But, you know, he commented, same Scruff has as well in the past, you know, I think once, but you sit there as watching TV and the old YouTube studio pings on the phone, it's like, huh? No, get out of it. It's like, you think, what?
Been there.
Yeah.
Been there.
You know, and yeah. You know, I'm sure people like, you know, people like Mr. CP must watch content, but probably have other accounts that they watch and comment under.
Maybe.
You know,
I don't know.
I don't know, but it's one of them. You don't know who's watching.
No,
Yeah,
no.
it's a sort of, that sounds stupid thing to say.
There's been a couple of times with. Are you in the New Holland there?
No, I've just jumped out to go and empty the case.
Okay. I will manually empty. There's been a couple of things occasionally when I've been watching other people's videos, and I've sort of thought, did you pick that up from something that I've said? Because that's very, very similar.
Same when we've been talking, isn't it? There's been things, and it's like, oh. So yeah. You don't know, do you? But
no.
we may find out on
when
Wednesday.
When Mr. CDP asks for your autograph.
There he goes. Oh, you have a problem with contracts as well, then, Kartik.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
I definitely. So, I'm not the smallest creator going in that kind of community thing, but I'm one of them. Definitely, it feels like out of my depth on that bit.
But I think as far as I would take it, you're in. Not to blow smoke up their asses, but you're within farm sim royalty there, and also obviously there's people with significantly more subscribers, but what do they do for the community?
Yeah,
do you know, like, so all the people that are going to be there, you've got DJ and Farmer Cop, who I don't know how long they've both been around, but sort of the US side of it. You've got DJ with his mod reviews, and Farmer Cop similarly does the same, doesn't he? And
he does lots of really good tutorials as well.
Exactly. You've got Mr. CDP, who is just Mr. Console, and is a legend in his own lifetime. You've got yourself, who farming agency, tutorials, and all that, like FSG and the sort of, his.
He used to do loads of tutorials. He was Mr. Cosplay, wasn't he?
Yeah. But also, him and Argsy promoting
logging
league, but also the mod directories and respecting modders and all that sort of stuff. So you've got the people that do a lot for the community. So I think you're in good company there, mate.
And I think most of them, some of them I'm not so familiar with their stuff, but most of them are people that interact with the community more than maybe some larger creators.
Yes,
appear to.
Exactly my point.
Which could be it. I mean, it could be as simple as FSG knows who I am because we've chatted a few times.
Yeah. You don't know, do you? You don't know the rhyme or the reason, but
nope. But I know I'm so famous and important that I'm there.
Exactly.
And if you don't know me, I'm joking. Because some people don't get that.
No, that's subtle. Do you not know who I am?
Yeah. Some people really don't get that. And
no.
They have some very serious misconceptions about me. But
so far up your own.
Yeah. That I never see daylight.
Yeah.
I have to live with a head torch on.
You've made a lovely job of that.
Thank you. I've not done bad, have I?
No.
I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to do the last one.
Well, we're rapidly approaching 40 minutes of dribbling on again, so
quality content,
yeah.
Quality content
Yeah,
is what you mean.
yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, honest.
Yeah, I have the very important job of collecting the dog's food for the next 2 weeks.
Ah, well, yes, that is something that needs to be done.
And if
I'll
I
just
don't do
park
that,
in the way.
Someone left the trailer there, so, you know.
The poor planning.
Works for me.
Is it all going to fit?
Nope.
Oh, you're joking.
Nope, 2 litres short. 22 litres short. But I'm going to turn that off, and I'm going to run this trailer up to the farm.
Yeah. Been relatively efficient, haven't we? We've got some bales to clear.
No, we've got a lot because we've got like 3-4 fields of them now.
I know. Yeah. Might need a...
I think we just, at the end, we just do a job with a couple of auto-load trailers.
I was going to say, we might need a low key for that, yeah.
Yeah, and probably sell a bunch of them.
Yeah, we're not using many, are we? So
no, and we'll only use them through the winter when we move them into the shed. So,
alright.
Yes, I can go that way, can't I?
You can go left and through the grass, and then the coos.
Round to 12.
No, you don't need to go that way. You should be able to cut across that field, and then up through the cow pasture.
Yeah.
I only found that out after having to going the long way around the first time.
This is the way that the way that I'm going is the way we went when we did the grass silage down here.
Oh yes, yeah, that's the way I went. Yeah, yeah, you've got it. I was sliding around the corner.
Almost like I know where I'm going.
Almost like a professional.
Aye. Oh. I'll save the comment I was going to make on that one for in a few minutes' time.
Oh, once the recording has ended.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I do like those comments.
It's not anything. It's not anything spicy. It's just
spicy. Oh dear. I nearly included the unseen start of last week's video, but I couldn't get it to edit as I wanted, so I thought I'd just go with the clean start.
Good. Good.
Oh dear. Oh, I am nearly done with the baling.
Rather lovely silo.
It is good. How much did we get?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. We've got 45,000 litres in there at the moment.
Not shabby at all.
I think there's another full trailer down, or is the other trailer empty now?
The other trailer's empty.
But we have got an entire other field to do as well.
Super.
Because we planted loads of barley.
We did. I don't remember why.
Because he grows lots of barley.
That'd be why then. Yeah, that'd be it. Come on, unload.
I think it was that simple.
Don't know why I'm overthinking it.
We have some grass cutting to do soon as well.
I know. Yes, need to sharpen the blades onto mower.
Good job. We've got 4-day months going.
It is actually, yeah.
There's a lot to do in August.
There's not a bad idea. Have a look at what we've got left to harvest. We've got
there.
42, 34.
We've got a lot.
We've got 9, 11, 13, 14, 16, 30, and then 24.
A lot.
That's a lot of fields, that is.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot. That's what I said.
It's a lot of fields.
And just think at the start we were looking for things to harvest, so we did a field for Caleb.
Yeah. But, right then.
I missed a bit.
Oh, it's I'll get that
just
in a bit. I'll get the rake out.
Cool.
I will see you on Wednesday.
Aye.
That sounds weird. Catch you later, mate.
Bye.
Bye.